Hey everybody, Jimmy Grapponi here with Costello Real Estate and Investments. Today is Friday, June 5th, 2020, and I'm sitting outside in my backyard coming to you today. There's a few things I want to talk about today. This has been a very interesting time, just to say the least, the past several months with COVID-19, the past couple of weeks with the murder of George Floyd at the hands of a white police officer in Minnesota. The civil unrest and the protests that have followed, and kind of just the awakening of a collective voice and what I feel is sort of a tide of change that's starting to come as people who look like me, who have been angered but maybe have not been as vocal in the past about systemic racism throughout our society. Standing up and talking out and speaking out about it. And I think that's a wonderful thing. I think that's how you bring about change. I want to say I'm very proud of the town of Waxhaw, North Carolina, which these houses right behind me are in Waxhaw, North Carolina. I literally live on the state line. I'm a South Carolina resident, but I consider Waxhaw to be my hometown, as it's just a few minutes away from where I live. I'm very actively involved in the Waxhaw business community. I know many of the business owners and people who live in and support the town of Waxhaw. So I want to say kudos to the people who organized, the students who organized, and everyone who attended the protest yesterday in downtown Waxhaw. I was not able to attend it. I did read about it. I knew it was coming. I was vocal supporting it ahead of time, and I read about it today and saw how peaceful it was. Some local students, a local student from Cuthbertson High School, I believe originated it, came up with the idea and organized it, and along with a couple of people, students I believe from Marvin Ridge High School and a local pastor, all spoke at this event. It was very peaceful. People knelt for 9 minutes and raised fists in unity against the killing of black people at the hands of police. It's something that just needs to change, and I'm hoping that we are coming to a point where we're finally starting to reach a tipping point where the collective anger has not has started to affect change, and people are taking that anger, they're sitting with it, and they're thinking about, what can I do with this to affect positive change? Not how can I get angry and just destroy things. So we're opportunists and seek to wreak havoc. But the vast majority of people who are out there protesting now are not behaving that way. And we want to affect change, and that's a good thing. So I'm proud to live in a community that supports people, even though the community that I live in is majority looks like me. But we are getting out in force and in numbers, speaking out in support of people who don't look like us. So that's my first big announcement. My second announcement I'm excited to make is that I have just recently released a new website, and it's still in its infant stages, but it's something that I think is going to be very effective, something that I think a lot of people are going to like. It's called thecltlife.com. So you may have noticed on social media, I've changed a lot of my social media pages to the CLT Life. And what the CLT Life is, CLT obviously standing for Charlotte. It represents the entire Charlotte region. And my goal is to bring information about small businesses, about events that are going on, about local restaurants, things that you can do, what it's like to live in the Charlotte area. So I live, like I said, I live down in the Waxhaw area. I'm actually in Indian Land, South Carolina, but this is where I live. But the whole entire Charlotte area, the entire Charlotte region is part of my community. I go into Uptown for events. We go to Fort Mill, we go to Lake Norman occasionally. So I have an office that's in South End. So I just want to bring information and information about activities and things to do in these different communities to you. And it is a real estate website, so it is my business website. So there is a real estate search functionality to the website, so it certainly can be used that way if you're someone who's looking for a home, or if you're just interested in what's going on in the market, what homes are available. You can certainly use that to conduct your home searches as well. So very excited to announce that. So thank you so much, everyone who took the time to watch this video. I just want to encourage everyone to speak up. As a white man, I feel like it's my duty as an American to speak up and speak out against systemic racism to help end this. And yeah, so that's my piece. I hope other people will join me in that effort. God bless everybody. Have a great day, and I look forward to being in touch and seeing you around. Take care.